Right, today I'm just going to show you how to replace an HDRI background with just a plain colour. There are several ways of doing this, but this is probably the easiest. I've already modelled a gear and I've got new screencast keys, as you'll see. We've put just a basic, it's a scuffed iron material on. I've not put a roughness in, I've just adjusted that manually. And as I say, these screencast keys are much better than the other ones. Everything's a bit fluid in 2.8 at the moment. We're going to world, and normally we would have a basic node set up here, but we'll have to do it ourselves because I deleted it. And then we want a world output, and then we want to go into where is it, shader, that's it. We want background. We don't really need this, but I always put them in because it enables you to adjust the brightness of the HDRI. We'll switch into a rendered view in the bottom window there, and we'll add a texture, an environment texture, and plug that into the colour. When I just get my eyes sorted out. The reason it's gone that pink colour is because there's no file in there at the moment. We'll just set the rest of this up. We want a mapping mode. And that's that connected. And then we want an input texture coordinate, or else the mapping mode won't work. Generated into the vector. And then we'll go and have a look at some HDRIs. I've lost quite a few because I had a massive computer crash about a week ago. We'll switch it to that view so we can see them. See, shall we have Rathaus? That's German for town hall. Most apt, really. We should call them that here. We'll have this Giuseppe's bridge. And it'll give a pretty neutral colour. So with the auto shop actually, but we'll go for that. And there it is. Now we'll just, if you flick about, you can see the light on the gear wheel changing as it reflects different from different parts of the scene. Shuffle it about till you've got something you're happy with. Move it on the y-axis, it goes up and down. I wouldn't move it on the x-axis because it just tilts it. Z just swings it side to side, sort of thing. See, wonderful. Total control. Right, now we'll shift these out of the way because this is where the cutting bit comes. Make a bit of room here and there. It's always a problem doing these because you've got to be able to read what I'm doing. We'll have an input and it's a light path. This is the important bit. Well, the next bit's important as well. It won't work on its own. So we add colour and mix RGB. This is totally different to the mix node. It's mix RGB you want, and it comes under colour. Plug that in between those two, so it's, and the camera array into the factor, and immediately the background disappears and becomes that colour, which we can alter any colour you like. Magic. See? Click, click, click. I think I'll have a blue, and we'll cut it down to pretty dark. But it doesn't affect the light on the gear wheel, you see. That's just the same. If we want to affect the light on that, we'll have to shuffle across using the middle mouse. And then if we adjust the strength on here, we can blow it right out or have it somewhere sensible. And I think that's about it for today.